They did not like when I told them about strike.
Oh, no?
Oh, no. My dad was like, so we're just going to hang your degree up and you're going to go sell legal hemp? What are you doing? And I'm like, let me try. So I own all that. I started that about 3 years ago. I'm actually a registered nurse.
Registered nurse. Okay.
My specialty is trauma ICU. I worked as a travel nurse for about 6-7 years. But life happens, and I decided to change my career path. Then that, I started with a tobacco leaf company, and I managed everything from A to Z from them. And again, working for other people.
Yeah.
So I was doing their accounting, their ordering, their sales, everything, getting them sales. And then I realized, hey, it's not so hard. But I don't like the tobacco side of it. I want something else. So that's kind of where I decided to branch out on my own. And I explored Ben Exotics and Strike.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ascent Management, where we bring you the latest in different trends around the multiple industries for marketing and management, and bring on some CEOs as guests to discuss some hardships in their industries, some different aspects of how they handle unique marketing issues and or running companies that have extremely highly regulated marketing and sales processes. And today we have Noor Musa. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
Welcome on board today. She is the CEO and owner of two companies, one called Ben Exotics, which is a online platform for all your smoke shop and essential needs. And then we also have Strike, which is a beautiful THCA and compliant hemp line, psychoactive hemp line, to get you going in all the right ways, both edibles, vapes, tinctures, oils, gummy, everything. They got everything. And let me tell you, it hits. It hits hard. It'll strike you out, is what I like to say.
Yeah.
So welcome on board. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Thank God. It's another beautiful day. We're here in sunny Miami. We got a great crew today, so I'm super excited. So let's jump in and talk a little bit about yourself and how you got into this industry, where you come from, what you got going on, what's new, how you guys innovating. We got a lot of stuff to cover.
Let's jump right into it.
Let's jump right in. So let's start with, who are you?
So I'm Noor. I own Strike and Ben Exotics. I also have a smoke shop that's called Strike Smoke and Vape. And I got into this industry.
Why are you so nervous? Let's go loosen up a little bit. Oh, making you nervous. All right.
Shut up.
Let's go. Chest out. Come on. There you go. You got her laughing.
Okay.
Loosey-goosey, baby. Loosey-goosey.
Right. So I own all that. I started that about 3 years ago. I'm actually a registered nurse.
Registered nurse. Okay.
My specialty is trauma ICU. I worked as a travel nurse for about 6-7 years, especially during the COVID times. It was the highlight of my career. But life happens, and I decided to change my career path.
So you worked in the heat of, the COVID moment, huh?
I did.
Travel nurses. I'm sure you got paid well, because I know travel nurses.
We made bank.
That's
for sure.
That's good, thank God. But I know that must have been a stressful time.
It was. You had to adjust and have to. The hardest part was coming home every night. You had to make sure that I literally would strip down everything at the front door before I even walk in. Shoes included, socks, hair tie, everything, straight right into the shower.
Naked at the door, huh?
You have to do it just to make sure that your family's safe, and you had to take those precautions. It was a pain in the ass, but it's something that we had to do.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thanks.
I'm sure a lot of people out there appreciate you. So that's an interesting change, going from ICU, ER nursing, COVID nursing to, a very, very different industry.
It is.
So tell me about that change, and what is that like for you? Because my wife's a nurse also, and she also worked in COVID wards during that time, and she shifted out of that into becoming, thank God, a mom, stay-at-home mom. But it's still hard for her to not give up her career, but kind of shift, once you're in the medical field.
It's hard. It's hard to let go.
A lot of adrenaline in that industry.
There is, and when you're in that industry, it's because you like to give back to people and you want to help others feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
So you get a sense of relief helping others, and that's why I got into nursing in the beginning of it. I got out of nursing for different reasons, similar to your wife. I had a child, and I was missing out on a lot of his milestones, so that's kind of what took me away from being a nurse. And I decided I wanted my own business, my own hours. I wanted to be in charge of my life, when I go into work, when I don't come back, all of that.
Family first, baby.
Always.
Family first. That one thing that never comes back is time.
I agree.
That is commendable. That's interesting. So how do you choose all the industries? There's a million things out there. I mean, for me, I'm in similar industries. This is like one of the hardest industries to enter, one of the hardest industries to navigate, and just day in and day out, especially, this week last week we had a huge Florida law changes going on with Department of Agriculture coming in and seizing everything.
Every week it's something new with them. So
it's something new every week. So how do you go from security, which is nursing for the most part is a secure, stable job, it's position,
of course,
to then jumping into the deep end of just hard business, fighting every day for business?
So I don't even know the actual answer for that, if I'm being honest. But the reason why I jumped into that industry,
it came to you.
It really did, honestly. If that makes sense, it kind of landed in my lap. The opportunity was there. I was kind of surrounded in that. I started with a tobacco leaf company, and I managed everything from A to Z from them. And again, working for other people.
Yeah.
So I was doing their accounting, their ordering, their sales, everything, getting them sales. And then I realized, hey, it's not so hard, but I don't like the tobacco side of it. I want something else. So that's kind of where I decided to branch out on my own, and I explored Ben Exotics and Strike.
Got it. Okay. So you dabbled into it, liked it, and decided to take it a step further.
Yeah.
All right. So you're risking it to get the biscuit.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, when you work for yourself, your hard work pays off. So you're not working for someone else to get, excuse my language, rich, but you're working for yourself and your family's future. And with my medical experience, hemp seemed like the right thing to do just because I can make sure the ingredients are clean. I'm not putting anything bad in my product. We're making sure we're testing. We're making sure that people are educated about the product that they're taking. So when someone comes up to me and they want to take a gummy, I explain to them our ingredients. I go and I let them know that we don't have anything that's artificial. It's all natural ingredients in our gummies. On top of that, I let them know, listen, no matter what, it is a hemp product. So you need to take this carefully, especially if you're not used to it, which I feel like a lot of companies don't do that. They just kind of throw the product at you and they're like, have fun, enjoy.
Yeah.
Whereas I want them to be safe, but I also want them to enjoy it.
Yeah. Get fucked up, but, cautionary.
Cautionary. Take half of a gummy. If you're feeling good, take the other half,
Hey, I'm sure RFK would appreciate you right now with your clean ingredients. He's cracking down on all the flavors, coloring, all that stuff. So, you guys are already a step ahead of that, which is awesome.
We are.
You have products that are compliant, which is
amazing.
Huge in the current market, because as a lot of us in the smoke shop world know, as of last week, almost all products on the shelf became non-compliant based on packaging standards or ingredient flavoring or additives. So Strike is one step ahead of the curve, and obviously you can find their products both at strikebrands.co and at First Line Distribution, right? They're one of your master distributors.
They are. They are mashered.
They're a masher distributor.
They are a masher distributor.
How many gummies did you take to come on the show?
That's a secret I won't tell.
Gotta cool the nerves sometimes.
It takes the edge off. What can I say?
What did 50 Cent say? Don't get high on your own supply.
Listen, I gotta make sure it's clean.
I hear you. No.
I can't give people stuff that I don't even know how it's gonna react.
I 100% agree. If you vouch for it and you take it, then
it works. You know how it works. You have Nude. You know how that is.
I do have Nude, and I do use my product every day.
I think we all do.
You know, if you ever need help in the bedroom, newpleasures.com, guys. That is one of our brands that we manage and own and do the marketing for. So great shout out for us. They appreciate you. Thank you.
Anytime. It's a great product.
Oh yeah, you think so?
It is. It's a really good
tell me
product.
more. Tell me more.
It's a really good product. I won't go into details, but I will let you know that it works.
You know, we'll take that. I'm gonna clip that right there. It works. That's it. That's what matters.
That's all you need.
That's all we need. You know, a little pleasure never went the wrong way.
It's a lot of pleasure, but yeah.
That's the clip that I needed. All right, it was a lot of pleasure. We're good. Bilal's gonna kill me. All right, so obviously, you know, now we have a lot going on with the industry in the standard day in this business. So now that as of last week, everybody got hit and a lot of rules changed, what do you see going forwards for the brand Strike specifically, and, you know, tweaking the products, new products to come out with? Let's start with obviously branding in general and changing the packaging and being compliant. What are you guys doing in regards to that?
So we've already started that process about 2 months ago. Before laws even came out, we kind of just decided we wanted to kind of buckle down on our packaging because we have kids and we don't want our kids to ever get a hold of these type of edibles or disposables or pre-rolls. So what we did was we changed all of our packaging. We put all the cautious, I can't talk today.
You put all the cautions, yeah.
I put all the cautions
Too many gummies
that need to be on there. We did child resistant packaging. We actually took a step further than what the laws actually required. We did 2 steps. So, for example, our disposables will have a CR seal on the outside of the box, which they don't recommend, and they don't even
CR
require.
stands for child resistant, for those that don't know.
Yes. And then inside you also have the child resistant baggie. So
you're putting a bag inside too?
Yes.
Okay.
So that will make it where it's a little bit harder for children to reach it. And on top of that, all of our disposables moving forward will all have 5 clicks to turn on, 5 clicks to turn on. So even if a child gets a hold of it, they click it once, twice. It doesn't do anything. They need to click it 5 times to turn it on. So we wanted to make sure that those precautions are in place.
Go on the extra mile, baby. Safety first. That is what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, those 5 clicks, sometimes I even have a problem doing that.
Same.
So that
like
is
1,
good.
2, 3, 4. Okay, we're almost there.
Also, like, none of these vapes ever come with instructions.
We have instructions on ours.
Oh.
We do. We have
I like
instructions on ours. Ours tells you how many clicks for the preheat, how many if you want to change the voltage, how many clicks to change the voltage.
It says all this? Okay,
yes. So
nice.
it kind of, in a sense, dummy-proofed it because we all get stuff that we don't know what the heck to do with. So
Hemp for dummies, guys, at strikebrands.co. That's what I like. Or making it much easier for you to enjoy your moments.
yes, we are. 100%.
That's funny. So, all right, so you're already a step of the curve than more than almost every hemp brand that I've seen in the market at this point. So that is fantastic news.
We also sat with the agriculture department. They came in about last week, and some of our products were not compliant, but for the majority, I would say about 70% of our line was. And it was because we had jumped the gun and already started doing the precautions that we needed to do. The ones that weren't were the ones that the new packaging did not arrive.
Got it.
So even when they seized it, we let them know, like, we already know, and here, look, this is the new packaging, which they approved our new packaging and said that it has everything that it needs to have. And as a brand owner, I'm very proud and happy to say that to pass about 70% of compliance, that is amazing and awesome, and not a lot of brands can say that. So for a small company that started in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we're compliant, and that's a big step for us.
That's huge. Well, number one, shout out to all the Florida companies for working hard out there. Shout out to Strike for being compliant, being there for protecting your kids from unnecessarily taking some stuff that they shouldn't. So that's awesome on you guys, and good for you for coming this far. You know, most companies, you guys have been around for 3 years.
Yeah, we're going into our 4th.
Most companies, most startups, especially in our industry, you know, they fail within the first year. So to make it this far, 3 years in, going into your 4th, fighting all the legislation, fighting all the issues of packaging, and I mean, marketing in general, as you know, is like a nightmare. So going in sort of year 4 is incredible. So congrats on that.
Thank you.
And may God bring you a lot more success.
Appreciate it for us all.
Be the top in the industry one day.
Let's go. Strike, baby.
Strike that out. So obviously, let's go through some of the product lines that you guys carry.
Okay.
And then we'll go into some of the new products that you were thinking about coming out with. If you want to share, what's some new secrets that you might be coming out with,
I'll give you some teasers, but I don't want to release yet.
Oh, whoa. Now we're talking nude stuff, or we're talking...
I mean,
that
it goes together.
That sounds like some other kind of content. But yeah, let's go through what your current product line is. What do you guys currently carry? What's your best sellers? What are the people talking about?
So we have 4 different lines of pre-rolls. We have 5 different lines of disposables, and we have 8 different lines of gummies, hemp-compliant hemp THCP flower, and we have, I don't want to say we have, in the works, hasn't been officially released yet, but
hasn't been released yet.
We have accessories.
Got accessories coming.
Yes, so we're trying to make it easier for everyone. So when you're coming in and you're buying your pre-roll.
Pre-roll?
Pre-roll.
Got a pre-roll.
It's that strike. What can I say?
Yeah, this is strike just begun. We're tongue twisting now. Got the pre-roll. Did you pass English class? I want to know.
I mean, no. Maybe I cheated a little bit.
Or maybe your son is just rubbing off on you.
Maybe.
Yeah, whoa.
I mean, he is 3, so... But
right,
we do have an accessory line. Our accessory line is based off of making the smoker's life a little bit easier. So it's more things that are related to the smoke industry and what smokers look for. And they're more geared towards actual smokers. So people who love that vibe and that industry and they're really like hardcore, they're going to want something for a keepsake. They're going to want something to have their product in afterwards or to lay it out on. And I think I'm giving you too much details on what we're releasing, so you're gonna have to stay tuned.
What if I want to know the goodies? Share some of the goodies with the fam.
You gotta follow us on Strike Brands on Instagram and.
All right, Strike Brands Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Check it out. They got some new stuff coming. Stay focused. Get those alert buttons on, and.
Never know, we might be doing giveaways too. So.
Oh. Everybody likes that freebie. Everybody likes that freebie.
Of course.
That's awesome. So you got some stuff in the works.
We do.
You got a great line of products. What of the products that you currently named, what do you think is what people are really raving about?
We have a tie.
We have a tie. Okay.
So
I'll be the tiebreaker. What we got?
Our tie is our 2-gram pre-rolls. They are pure flower pre-rolls inside, but they have THC diamond isolates on the outside, and people love them. Those are one thing that we cannot keep in stock. Customers, smoke shops, people rave about them. They always ask about them. I mean, even at my smoke shop, I have a customer that comes in 3 times a day and he buys 3 at a time. To the point where one time I looked at him and I'm like, there's no way you're smoking all of this in one day. I'm like, where are you going with this? I was curious. He's like, oh no, I buy it for you and I resell it to the guys because I talk about it so much. I never release my source of where I buy it from. And I'm like, all right, I like it. Like, it's got a little rave around it.
Oh, he's helping out the people. He's helping out the fam.
He is.
Good for him.
Our next is our disposables. We have our 1-gram disposable and we have our 5-gram disposable. Those are the top 2 right now. They're doing amazing. People love them. People love the convenience. Normally what ends up happening is people will buy the 1-gram because they want to just test out the product for Strike, see how they like it, how it hits for it, how it makes them feel.
Just want to say, they chest out.
Shut up. They check out the product. Woo!
Loosey-goosey, baby, loosey-goosey.
They check out the product, and normally once they try out the 1-gram, they end up coming back for the 5-gram because they like it so much. And our 5-gram device is a very popular device within the hemp industry, and it is one of the most sought out devices that people like to get their hands on. And we were blessed to be one of the companies that were able to use that device for our product line.
That's awesome. So we got products that will strike you out, is basically what she's saying. So
100%.
strikebrands.co, Strike Brands on Instagram, check them out. But now you just brought up the smoke shop, which we haven't really touched on. You know, it's a completely different beast. That's a new venture for you guys, right?
It is. It's been open for about, we're in our 4th month.
You're in your 4th month. Wow. But
Baby.
I checked you guys out on Google, and looks like you got a lot of 5-star reviews a very short period of time, which is fantastic.
We do.
You know, smoke shops, especially in Miami-Dade County, Broward County, there's one on every freaking corner.
Literally.
Every corner. So, like, how do you stay on top of that game in regards to getting people to come back to your shop? How do you get them to, like, you know, really, once you get a customer, you got to keep them, especially in that game.
So, for me, with my smoke shop, I'm not your typical smoke shop. I love customer service. That comes back, again, from being a nurse. I love people. And I love giving, and I like seeing people happy. So when people come into my smoke shop, I am not giving them their typical, what can I help you? Okay, here you go, you're done. No, I'm making their stop an experience for them. I'm laughing with them, I'm cracking jokes, I'm asking them if they need anything else. I'm letting them know, you know what, if you're purchasing this, do you need anything else? I'll make it a bundle. We'll give you a discount. It's all good. We got you. There are times where I've even given them out free products or free vapes because it's like, they're part of us. They're not just customers to me. Those are people that are family to us. Those are the Strike Smoke Shop family. Those are people that come back to us and they have good experiences. So those reviews that you're talking about, they're from good experiences. Those are people that, and you know how hard it is in our industry to get reviews.
Yeah, I do.
Those are people who really enjoyed the experience, that wanted to go that extra mile to give back because we gave back to them.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's literally, I mean, you and I have been talking about this for a while, you know, now that we're doing a lot of your marketing, but like, it's been, building that brand community is everything. Like, people always think about getting new customers, but it's about retaining your old customers too.
100%.
And that's like literally everything, because without one customer, I mean, you brought up that guy that goes into your smoke shop to buy pre-rolls to then give and sell to other people. Like, that's only if you build a community. And then he only did that if he likes you, because otherwise he can go to any other smoke shop and buy some garbage from there and sell it whoever he wants. But you guys have a good product, you're friendly, you know, you're building a community, you're giving free stuff to people. That's all it's about. But honestly, most people in this industry don't understand that, in my opinion. Also, another thing is, I mean, I've been to your smoke shop twice now. One thing that I recognized is the customer service of your staff. Not just you, you're the owner. You're always going to care more. But when your staff is educated, they know the products, they understand talking to people, that is everything. And most smoke shops that I've been to, they don't have that.
I went through a very hard time trying to get the staff that I have today. Obviously, you know that it is hard to have that type of staff, but that's my baby. So I hold myself to a certain level of customer service, and I expect my employees to do the same. So I let them know, these customers, they're not a dollar sign. These people are here for an experience. I want them to feel welcomed. I want you to crack a joke, ask them how their day is, make them feel like you care. It's not just a sign. You're not here just for a paycheck. Make them feel like you care. And I always remind them, think about a good experience that you had going into a shop, that someone made you feel so welcome that you were like, damn, I really like that place. I want to go back. Give that experience to others.
Guys, she hit it on the head. I mean, customer service, experience, building brands with people, building relationships with people. It's all you can ask for like, as a consumer, you want to go into a place and feel happy and accepted. You want to feel like you had a good experience. If you go into a place and you don't have a good experience, chances are you're not going back. Unless the product is like really stupidly good. But even so, you're still going to go for something more mediocre if the experience was bad. So having a good product and having good customer service, good support, building that community, and really going the extra mile is everything in any industry, not just this industry. You can do as much marketing as you want, but if you don't retain those customers and build around them, your company's going to fail. So step one is obviously getting the customers in. Step two is taking care of them and ensuring they're happy. And step three is building that community around them all and bringing it all together. So I'm happy to hear you guys are doing that. I'm happy to hear that you guys are succeeding in this endeavor. It may continue a very long time.
Thanks.
So now let's go into, we covered Strike, we covered the Strike Smoke Shop. That's one avenue. Now we got Ben Exotics, which, is an interesting, it's an interesting conversation. It started one way,
and now it's a whole nother thing.
Started
beast. With different partners, aka the one sitting right here.
I was there in the beginning.
He was a partner. He definitely was.
I definitely was a partner.
Still feels like one because he's always family. He's always around.
I'm always around. I'm making everybody smile. That's what we're here for. I bring the joy. But when we started it, we were starting with just
exotic snacks.
Exotic snacks. Yeah, I mean, freaking Chinese chips and Japanese chips and
that was a whirlwind.
That was
we had
a
lot of obstacles with that one.
Yeah, I mean, that one's its own beast. But we started with that, and now you're going into thousands of products.
Correct.
To sell on the marketplace online, which is a beast in itself to compete with, marketing and all that stuff, which obviously we're gonna take on a huge chunk of that off your plate.
Yep.
But what do you see in that vision for what you want from that company?
I want people to have the convenience, and instead of wanting to get up and go to the store to buy what they need, to just get on an app or get on the website and get what they want and have it the next day. And if it's convenient enough that they can have it the same day. A lot of companies that do what we are trying to do with Ben Exotics, which is a consumer website, they price gouge.
Correct.
We don't want to do that. The whole point of the website is to make it convenient for customers to just get on and order what they want, and hey, you get a little surprise with your delivery when you order it.
Free goodies.
Free goodies.
Build
all
that
day,
community.
every day. But that's the thing. We don't believe in price gouging. We don't believe in robbing the consumer because, in all honesty, without the consumer, companies and brands are nothing. And
correct.
Some people don't realize that. Without them, we can't survive. So for us, it's not about making the money. It's about making their lives easier, more convenient, being able to find anything if there's nothing they can find. For example, we don't have what they want. Make it easy for them to shoot us an email, request it, watch us get it for you within 24 hours.
Wow, within 24 hours. There's almost an Amazon service over there. I like that.
It's Ben Prime.
It's Ben Prime. No trademark infringement, guys. No trademark infringement. But okay, I mean that's awesome, and I think one of the huge aspect for that is we on the marketing side. I think we heavily focus on Miami-Dade County also because that can help the smoke shop.
Correct.
You can do the instant delivery from the smoke shop as one of the things, and eventually branch out. In my vision of what we're going to do marketing wise is branch out to a bunch of smoke shops around the country for them to do instant delivery straight from their stores.
Correct. So it's a win-win for everyone.
It's a win-win for everyone, and I think that's something that's heavily missing in this market specifically. I think it's going to be a very fun marketing task and management task on our side.
It is. I'm so happy you guys are taking care of that.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, doing marketing in this industry is specifically super difficult. With owning nude, I mean, ours is even more difficult because we have the whole sexual wellness side to it. So we get flagged on so many things, but for the last couple months, it's been clean, smooth sailing. We're approved on every single major marketing platform, which is huge.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's a big thing.
It's a big thing. I mean, I don't think I can name any company besides for ours that is in both the smoking, hemp, sexual wellness market that can do marketing on every platform.
I mean, Strike will be coming soon, so it'll be nude and Strike on that.
Strike will be on there. I think we're going to start with Twitter first.
Yeah.
Now that we're ready to go. got a brand new website up. Looks nice, looking clean.
Strikebrands.co.
Strikebrands.co. That's where you can find all your primetime essentials. And, we're going to roll out the content majorly. I mean, social media content. What do you think about the social media content lately? Honest opinion.
I mean...
Oh, wow. It's like that. It's like that. Dagger to the heart.
The social media content is a really big part of it, and I'm a very bubbly person. I know I don't seem like it right now, but I'm a very bubbly person.
Well, this is your first time on camera, so...
It is. But I feel like bringing the light and the joking side of certain things that we post on our social media is kind of what makes people be like, that was funny. Okay, let me go check this page out. Yeah. That's what brings it in. When it's strict, okay, post, it gets boring. It gets repetitive. Like, I like our social media page. We're trying to keep it funny, entertaining. I love the grenade video. Oh, that was really funny.
Yeah.
The amount of direct messages I got personally to my personal page forwarding that to me was hilarious.
Love to hear that. Yeah, we're gonna take it a step further, I think, as the website launches.
Yeah.
I think that's when we're going to focus heavily in bringing a lot of traffic to the website, a lot of education to... I think we need to start with heavily hitting the entire Florida market, though.
I believe that's what we need to do, too.
And then we're going to grow out from there, build out... So on our side, we focus heavy on doing quick social media content that we think will go viral. All in all, it's a long game. It's not instant. Social media has a lot of eyeballs, though. It's free eyeballs without the ad spend. And getting all that content together and building on it and just uploading it every day. You don't know what video is going to hit. It could take months, it could take years. I mean, hopefully not years, but...
It literally can take a day, too.
It can take a day. Yeah. One video can change your company, it can change your life. But I don't see a lot of companies, especially in our industry, they don't even know where to start with this.
It's hard because of getting flagged and everything. It really is hard. That's kind of why we transferred our social media and everything to Ascent Management, because we tried it our way. We tried to do it, and we kept getting flagged to the point where I was like, okay, we're doing something wrong. It needs to get fixed. I don't know how to fix it. So let me call Ethan at Ascent Management and get him to do it.
Here for your service.
It made our life so much easier. Ever since that he's done that for us, it has changed with our views, our interactions, our follows. People are interacting with our pages more that we never saw those numbers before we hired a management company. So I think it's really important to hire a management company, especially if you want to grow your business.
Yeah. I mean, it all goes down to brand. If you want to build that community... If you want to build that, just wholesomeness and having customers come back to you, it's not just about having that product. You need to be in front of their eyes all the time. Otherwise, they tend to forget you. So social media, everybody thinks that it's already flooded, it's already whatever, but people are just more and more using it. These algorithms are literally meant to keep you on the platform for as long as possible. So... If the content is doing well or getting better every day, you're going to get more views. And what my firm belief is, even if you don't get one viral video, if you have, let's say you have 30 videos in a month and each one gets 1,000 views, that right there is already 30,000 views just in 1 month. Next month it goes to 2,000. The next month it goes to 3,000. It grows every time. But if you're not doing any of it and you're just hoping for this one video and you're putting all your effort into one video that only gets, in the end, only 100 views, that's going to kill you. You can't look at the every day, It has to be looking for the long term, looking for the growth, looking for bringing the eyeballs overall to the brand. And overall, in the end, if you spent 6 months posting content every day, and you get a total of 1 million views in those 6 months, that still equals a lot for your brand versus thinking you're just going to get one video that gets 1 million views and that's going to make it for you. God willing, that happens, especially for Strike, especially for Nude, Ascent. But in the end, getting those little views always adds up, and that's why even Instagram and TikTok, they changed their studio pages and their insights to show your total reach, is because they're trying to tell you that this is how many accounts you've reached in that month, and that growing and continuation is where you want to be. If you're stagnant, it means your company is going to nowhere. So keep posting content. Even if you don't want to hire a management company, a marketing company, you can do it yourself. Obviously, it takes a lot, but if you put in the effort, you can do it. So for Strike, for Nude, we're doing it every day. If you need help, reach out to us. We're here for that. But I'm happy to hear that you guys like the content.
We do.
I think we're gonna need to start getting you in some more content too. We're gonna chop this video up into a bunch of little clips also to use for the brand recognition and showing people who the owner is, showing people that you care about what they're consuming, that you care about their kids and their safety for their kids, and then also just building that connectivity. So I think we're gonna actually have to get you on some more podcasts in the future too.
I'm always down.
I think we'll do one in Vegas when we're in Vegas for the show. I think we should do one there.
Just a little note I did want to add. Speaking on the note that you said, letting people know the owner of the company and being able to reach you. I am extremely accessible. If you go to our website, my personal email is always linked to the website. You guys can always reach out for any concerns or questions that you guys have. At any time of the day, I'm always on my phone. So even if it's 12 o'clock at night and you've got a vape issue or something's not working right, I'm there to help. Shoot me an email and let me give you the chance to respond. And if it's something that we can fix, we fix it. If it's not, we take care of you. We'll send you guys replacements. Wow.
The owner taking the initiative. That is something that most companies, I would say 99.9% of companies, do not do. So especially in this market, but that is a step above and beyond. She just literally told you to write her at all hours of the night. Now, we know she's pretty, so don't message her for anything else. But if you got any issues, she's here to help. So I'm sure you're going to get some creepers writing you now.
Probably.
Probably.
It's all good. I'll give a smiley face and ask them if they want to buy Strike.
Oh, man. I was going to say, I'm not even going to comment. Bilal will kill me, so never mind.
Go ahead, I'm curious.
I was going to say, you're probably going to get a bunch of dick rating pics. For sure.
We're going to edit that out.
We will definitely edit that part out. But, Bilal would
fucking murder
nuts. You. Bilal is also one of her partners in Ben Exotics. So that's what we're talking about over here. But, we got to keep the standards high over here. No pun intended on the high, but Strike will
strike you out, baby.
Strike you out. Alright, so what did we cover? We covered Ben Exotics, we covered Strike, we covered Ascent, we covered Strike's Smoke Shop. Mm-hmm. Anything else we should cover today? I don't think we touched fully yet on you.
What do you want to know?
I want to know, tell us a little bit about you, your upbringing. Where'd you grow up? How'd you get to Miami? Are you from Miami? Tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm not from Miami. I actually was born in Florida. I was born in St. Petersburg, Florida. And
beautiful place.
It is. And then I think at 3 years old, or maybe a little younger, I really don't know. My parents never told me. But when I was a little one, we moved to Toledo, Ohio, and I was raised there.
Toledo, Ohio.
I know.
Sounds like bumblefuck.
It is a place I like to call home.
Okay.
Hated it when I was there. Love it and cherish it so much that I'm gone. I was brought up in a Middle Eastern home. One very liberal parent and one very strict parent.
Wow, okay.
So the industry that I'm in now, even my liberal parent, who, again, my background is my dad's had gas stations all of our lives and carryouts all of our lives and smoke shops. So I grew up around that. That was my norm. I remember.
Oh, this is in your family history. Oh,
so
wow, okay.
My dad had that. My brothers had liquor shops. We aren't that typical Middle Eastern family, but my mom was very strict. So my mom held down to it we all believe in God, we all have our morals, we all follow the religion, but there are certain things that we kind of adjusted to living in the States.
Yeah.
So with that, I grew up going to my dad's stores. I remember begging when I was like 8 to go with him to the stores. So that's all stuff that I was brought around. And so going into this industry, it kind of was like...
Familiar.
It was familiar, but like different type of aspect of it. Like the smoke shop is extremely familiar to me. I love it. It's fun. It reminds me of my childhood. I enjoy it. Like I actually enjoy going there. The industry of strike and ban, it is something different, but it also comes from stemming from seeing my family being like that and being in that industry and being entrepreneurs. That's just how I was raised. I
love it. So credit to your parents for bringing you into the entrepreneur life and giving you the strength and wisdom, and I mean, I'm sure they passed down a lot to you.
100%. Keep in mind, they did not like when I told them about strike.
Oh no?
Oh no, my dad was like, so we're just going to hang your degree up and you're going to go sell legal hemp? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, let me try. And here we are, 3 years later, he's very proud.
That's awesome. Yeah, Middle Eastern parents, as one myself, they're very, very hard to please.
They are.
But in the end of the day, it's tough love. You know, they grew up much harder than we have it, much, much harder. And they just want the best for their kids. So I'm sure going from nursing to this industry is not what he expected from you.
No. It was the funniest, but no, he was not expecting it.
But as long as even for me, you know, my family is religious, and we sell sexual enhancement products as one of our brands. So, you know, I got a lot of stuff for it, and my parents were not happy. But in the end, you know, they're happy if you're happy.
Of course.
And they come around to the fact that you're taking huge risks in your life, and you got to learn from your mistakes, and you know, you're building for your own family. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand. And I would say having a Middle Eastern background actually helps in this tough environment of entrepreneurship in general.
Male dominant field.
And we didn't even touch on that, by the way.
Yeah.
You're you're one of the only female CEOs I know in this industry.
Yeah.
So how is that? Because like going to these shows.
Listen, it's hard. So it's hard, but it's fun. Like I like me a good challenge. I like when people like.
Said that's so southern.
Challenge. I like when someone looks at me and they're like, okay, so can I talk to the owner? And I'm like, oh, you are? Hi, nice to meet you. Like, try me. Okay. It's hard. But unfortunately, I hate to say this, but being a female in this industry is not for the weak. You have to have a strong head on your shoulders because you are going to get talked down to. You are going to get told, okay, well, who else can I talk to? Or you can do better, and they're going to belittle you, or they're going to try to take loopholes, or, unfortunately, they're going to try to take a different route that kind of goes along with making passes on me because I'm a female to get what they want. So you face those challenges, but honestly, it is one of the most liberating things to be a female in this industry. Literally.
Good F you.
A really good F you. Like you guys thought, but here I am doing what I'm doing. We've had haters all along. People who wanted to see you grow, people who didn't. It's the industry. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Good for you for embracing it. Because I know in the Middle Eastern culture specifically, it is very tough. A lot of the men won't even look at you or talk to you sometimes, which is even something else. But, I mean, this industry is dominated heavily by men, and, you know, it's good for... I mean, I'm all for women empowerment, so this is good. It's good. I think this industry could use it. I think having the vision from a woman's perspective on consumer also is a huge difference as well. Middle Eastern men, I don't think, truly understand consumer behavior as much. They kind of just throw out a product and don't give a shit about the rest of it.
I've seen it firsthand. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, so like, you know, I've seen you work on branding of just your packaging, and you're so OCD about it.
I am.
So, no, having a female touch to it, bringing the nursing aspect into it, bringing the educational aspect to it, which, you know, entrepreneurship in the Middle Eastern background is a lot of it not educated. but hustling. So
we do have a lot of hustlers.
A lot of hustlers, and you're bringing in the education, hustle, nursing, medical field, all in one. So I think you're setting the standard higher than everybody else. Mm-hmm. And I hope, especially in an industry that's getting more regulated, and that we need more clarity and more guidance and more good companies and good actors, I think that you setting that standard brings everybody else up, It
does. Even with everything that's been going on, we've had multiple different brands reach out and ask me for help. Ask me
guidance.
Hey, what am I doing wrong? Why is my packaging not compliant? And if I was any other person than who I am, I wouldn't have helped. But because I care and I want everyone to succeed, I can't fucking talk.
Not today.
Because I want everyone to succeed, I go that extra mile to make sure that they have the exact resources that they need to make sure that their products are compliant. I don't want to see anyone fail. We're all in this. You're in your lane, I'm in my lane, but it's nice to help each other out.
Man, if there was just more people like that in the world would be a better place.
100%.
That's for damn sure, because... whatever we can talk about. That's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother podcast. Stay tuned for the next one.
Stay tuned for the next one. That's what I like to hear. But yeah, no, I mean, this is just what we need in this industry. We need people to work together. We need people to be compliant together. And we need people to stop screwing up the industry.
100%. Stop trying to take loopholes and a lot of things that we've been seeing lately, and this comes from interactions with customers in smoke shops. So they're trying to find loopholes for everything. They're trying to see if they can, and you can edit this out if you want.
Yeah.
But they're trying to see if they can even fake COAs. And it's like, dude, you doing that puts everyone at risk. And it's not worth it. Just do things and buy the right compliant products and still make your money. Compliant products are still making you about 200 to 300%. Do it that way. Don't get greedy. A lot of people get greedy and they want that 500%. But it's like, dude, that 500%, you could end up in jail. It's not worth it.
Jail, I mean, that jail, yeah. But even on the bare minimum, like, these fines that they're throwing out are...
$500 per stop sale.
Let's explain what a stop sale is. Stop sale is per product, per flavor. So if you have one product that has 7 flavors or 10 flavors, that right there is $5,000. Mm-hmm. That's a huge hit. There goes all your 500% margins that you made on other products from before in one shot. You're done. And if you have a whole smoke shop with, a couple thousand products, and even 20% or 30% of them are bad products that they're going to put a stop sale on, you're out of business after that.
It handicaps you. That's it. There's no coming back.
So, if we all just work together and build a solid community of good products, good companies, good brands, good labs, it comes down to labs too. A lot of these labs are pretty shady. So using reputable labs that are compliant with all the testing standards, having the QR codes on their COAs, having the QR code on the product to match the COA.
With the batch number. And now a new law is that on your COAs, you actually have to have the hemp license on there. So you can't just before it, and they never required that. But they told me that in March they released that. So they're being a little bit lenient with people because it's so new. Yeah. But any COA that's been established and printed after March of 2025 has to have a hemp license attached to that COA.
Wow, I didn't even know this. This is something new.
Yes, so it has to have the hemp license attached to the COA. Let's say everything is compliant, but that hemp license is not there, non-compliant.
So I have a question. Does the hemp license have to match the company, or is it, because we use a manufacturer for our products,
Your
right?
manufacturer can, but if you have your own hemp license, it has to be your hemp license number. I asked that same question.
Got it. Okay. So, but we can use our manufacturer's hemp
Correct.
license.
As long as you do not have your own physical hemp license. So if
No, I do not.
Let's say Nude has one, Nude has to use their hemp license. So we were using our manufacturers. It always has been on ours, so we were safe, thank God. But now, obviously, we have a hemp license. So now he told me, he's like, you can't use your manufacturers. You have your own. So you need to use your own.
Got it. Can I ask you why you guys got a separate hemp license versus your manufacturers?
Just to be safe. We wanted to make sure that we were covered and compliant at all times. You never know with the new laws, and I want to be 10 steps ahead. I don't want to rely on I wish I did it. No, I did it. I'm good. I'm safe. We're good.
She's protecting the headaches before the headaches come.
Hell yeah.
That's what it's about. Well, that's the female's perspective, always having 100 web browsers open at the same time and being 10 steps ahead. So I think you're going to go far in this industry. I look forward to seeing the industry standards change and you bringing them up with it. I think a great thing would be, I'm scared to actually do it because I think you'll be feisty on it, but I think we should do a round table with a bunch of brands and start talking about all this stuff together, and you can level them down.
So the thing is, and I'm not being cocky by saying this, but...
It's okay, let it out. Tell them how it is.
I would love to do that, but bring me a brand that's fully compliant and then we can talk.
Wow, shots fired.
Give me a brand that has 70% of its line compliant and I will sit at the table with them.
Well, there you have it. There's an open invite for anybody that has the cojones to prove that. But as I know, she is correct because I've seen at several of our distributors that almost all the products are off the shelf.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's crazy. And this is just Florida. Florida's paving the way for the rest of the states to do the same. So this is going to be a national compliance thing. And I think RFK is probably leading the way. So I do salute RFK for taking these measures of bringing out a lot of crappy ingredients from our food. Which, forget even the hemp industry, food for kids, man, it's crazy what they put in this stuff. Literal poison. I mean, I go to any other country in the world and I eat food, I can eat as much as I want and I lose weight. It's crazy.
Not here.
Not here. I can't eat anything here. I got gluten intolerance here. I can't eat, like, certain sushis I can't eat. It's crazy. And then I don't even touch junk food, but the junk food is...
I mean, he does touch junk food. He touches it when he comes to the office.
Well, your office, because that's all you guys got.
No,
it's not that bad. I only eat chocolate by you guys.
You eat junk food.
No, chocolate. I don't touch anything else. Just the chocolate.
I'm going to record
I have a very, very... One of my vices, chocolate. It is what it is.
Whatever. He eats, and I will record him for you.
All right. Stop shading. But, Nora, it was a pleasure to have you on today.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. I look forward to actually doing that roundtable discussion. Let's see if we can get somebody on board. But I think I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for the partnership that we have and bringing out standards to the highest level for this industry and getting the marketing standards to another high level on this industry and growing both your companies, my companies, and seeing what we can do for everybody out there and for all your any smoking needs. You can go to benexotics.com. You can also go for any of your hemp requirements or psychoactive benefits. You can go to strikebrands.co. And for all your marketing management needs or even questions, you can go to ascentmgnt.com. And you can also find us on Instagram, ascentmgnt. We're here for any of your needs. Thank you guys for having us today. And tune in next.
You forgot one very important thing.
Oh, I missed something. Uh-oh. What did I do?
And if you're local and in the Plantation Davie area, please make sure to stop us and visit Strike Smoke and Vape. It's off of 441 in Broward. Let them know you saw this video and we will make sure to give you at least 10% discount off your total purchase.
There you go, guys. See? She got it. She got it done. But it was a pleasure. And yeah, thank you for having us. Tune into the next episode, and we look forward to continuing this on a weekly basis.